Hi guys, it's 7:44 at night, in the evening, whatever. Today was not much of a day, I guess. Well, there were a few things. I didn't go anywhere, I wasn't even outside. First thing, when we woke up this morning, there was snow on the ground. You know, spotty snow, not like inches or whatever. So that was kind of cool, but it melted before I could get pictures. Yesterday, Pete hung blankets behind the curtains. Oh, this one, it's in front of the curtains, but on the other sides, he hung blankets behind the curtains. So this morning we woke up at like 10:30 because it was so dark in here, but it was warm. Let's see. Then we got up. Pete, we had run out of propane in one of our little tanks, so portable tanks. So Pete went and refilled it. We have two portable tanks. We swap back and forth. When one gets empty, we refill it while the other ones were using that. There's also a big propane tank in the RV, you know, but it's empty right now. And when we fill it after we move, we'll save that for like backup if we can't get the other ones filled. Well, let's see. I ate a bagel for lunch. Haven't had dinner. Yeah, Pete went outside today, and that big dog next door was in our yard. And Pete's been carrying the air horn, you know, the aerosol can air horn. So it was growling at him because it didn't want. The dog recognizes our yard. It's his yard because he's allowed to be here all the time. He craps here. He lifts his leg here. He's just here all the time. And so Pete air horned it. And to get it to back off, and the lady came out, Pete said, this time I air horn it, next time I shoot it. The dog cannot come in my yard and growl at me or trap me in my garage. I'm not going to put up with that. So the lady laughed, you know. Ha 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 ha. Took her dog back in the house. So then, let's see what else happened. I did clean 2 cages today. Pete's been doing a lot of my bird work for me because I haven't been able to between my spine and my legs. But today I did clean 2 cages. I'm paying for it now, but that was cool. I played my keyboard for a while. I played my newer one, which I use for as if it were a piano, you know, because it's longer. And I play more classical stuff and more keyboard solos and stuff like that. I play, you know, not like the fun stuff. Although this is fun to me, but most people would probably sleep. So I did that. And oh yeah, about the stuff. I think it's called Crazy Paws. Amigos. Those fatty acids 369. I think it's called Crazy Paws. It came today, and I gave 2 to Maisie and half 1 to Chewy. So we'll see how that works. And I will keep you posted. But it had really good reviews if you look it up on Amazon. I think it's Crazy Paws with a K. CRAZYKAWS. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So yeah, it wasn't much of a big day today. I'm kind of disappointed, you know, the stabilizers, which for those who don't know, because people have asked, when you move out that slide out the side that expands the living room and dining room, that thing weighs several thousand pounds, and the RV has to be perfectly level or you can damage the gears and the workings of that thing. And if that happens, we might as well get a new RV because those would cost as much to fix as probably another RV would. So, yeah, so we have to keep this thing level. And if the stabilizers, which are operated by a lever up by the driver's seat, they level it front to back and side to side. And if those don't work, then Pete has to climb under there and use a big, heavy, I forget how many ton jack, and then put up jack stands under to level everything before he can put the slide out. And it is very difficult work with him using that heavy stuff and on his back in a limited space under the RV. I mean, that shouldn't even be happening. So we're still trying to get the stabilizers fixed, and Andy couldn't come, so it hasn't been done yet. We were planning on going to Chicago, leaving today actually, but since that's not fixed, I thought, well, I will leave Friday and come back Sunday. Just go for the weekend. Well, given the fact that my mind is changing, sometimes fairly rapidly, I think, but my mind is changing and I feel uncertain and insecure away from Pete or Casey or Gwen, the three people that are closest to me. And I'm getting more reliant on Pam, too, which, is not, I can't, whatever. I used to be fiercely independent. I got in my car with my dog and with my cat and my puppy 25 years ago, all by myself, and drove through like 22 states. Took 6 weeks and just drove and stopped and saw IRC friends and went to a couple parties and just did it because it stopped where I wanted to stop, hotels or motels or whatever, and went when I wanted to go. And that was before I had, cell phones where you could Google places and stuff. I just had maps and I just did it. So based on that, I figured, well, I can just drive to Chicago by myself. Based on the fact that my head isn't working right, I knew in my heart it was not a good idea, but I still figured, well, I did it before, I can do it again. Then the headlights on the Suburban don't work right. They, for some reason, pointed downwards toward the road. In fact, when Pam and I were coming back last week, we couldn't see in the dark. It was pointed down to the road. We could see maybe 15, 20 feet in front of us, and that was from the extra light, not because they were aimed there. So Pete tried to get them aimed, and they have to go to a body shop for that, and they have to order the part. Oh my gosh, it's such a big deal. So I couldn't see, so I was going to just drive in daylight, but that's an 8-hour trip. And they're an hour behind us, or ahead of us, behind, I don't remember. But with daylight savings time, I probably wouldn't get 8 hours of driving without headlights unless I never stopped to eat or never stopped to go to the bathroom or walk and stretch my legs, which is another issue because I'd be sitting in that car for so long. Even if I did stop and walk every hour, that would turn it into probably a 10 or 11-hour trip. Definitely I'd have to drive in the dark without lights, which I thought, well, I want to try it anyway. And if I get partway there and it's dark and I can't see, I'll just stop and spend the night at a motel and then keep going. Okay. Both Heidi and Pete felt that wasn't probably a wise thing for me to do, so. And I prayed about it, and of course, and then also Heidi lives on a 3rd-story condominium that doesn't have an elevator. And I can barely get in the RV 5 steps sometimes, let alone 3 flights. So there's that with my legs. So then Heidi and Pete told me this morning, just don't do it. Let's just do it a different time. Okay, well, I was still fighting it, and I still was going to leave in the morning and do it, try it anyway. And then I learned that the entirety of my route is expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow tomorrow, and I finally cried, Uncle, I can't. I can't, no matter how much I want to. I have too many limitations. So, home I stay. So I've been pretty depressed about that today. Pretty upset. And, but I did talk to Casey, and I figured, well, I had money saved for the gas and everything for the trip, so I guess I'll, okay. I guess I'm not really leaning on this, but whatever. So let's go down and see Casey and Bill and kids and go to Outback, because Pete, when we go last weekend, I was sick and we couldn't go to the retreat with all the gospel music groups that were there. It was a weekend retreat. And it's always a blast, and but one of the highlights, besides the music and fellowship, is their prime rib midnight buffet, which Pete was really, really looking forward to. So I still owe him a prime rib, I think, because I was sick. So I figured, well, we'll go to Outback. Pete can get his prime rib. We can see Casey and the kids. And I have the extras because I had saved it for the trip for Chicago that we're not taking now. And I'm not even taking now. So away we go. So I talked to Casey and we're going to do that on Saturday because we haven't seen him, it feels like, for a year. But it's been a while. Let's see. So I think that's it. I think that's everything. That's today. So I'm about to take some, because like I said, I just cleaned the 2 cages and my whole body, my neck, shoulder, everything's screaming at me. So I'm going to take some pain pills and see if I want to eat something for dinner or not. Or I might just want to go to bed and watch some more vlogs. I was happy to be able to watch some today. I wish I had time to watch even the long ones, because some of you guys that I love post really long ones that are like a couple hours. I just never have a couple hours to watch. I just don't have it. You know, that I never have that kind of time. So there's always things going on or interruptions or something. So I haven't been able to watch any of those, but I'm trying to keep up. Trying to catch up to you guys, especially you guys who have been, you know, there for me and supporting me and everything as I'm going through this thing with my legs and my medications and my whatever else. So, all right. Besides, I miss you guys. I miss seeing what's going on in your life and whatever. You already know I've said that. So I'm going to go. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'm not even going to edit this. And, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you don't have stink of vision, because, Maisie. I say her name, she wags her tail. No, this wasn't a good thing. Don't you smell that, Maisie? I wonder if that's from those new supplements that came today. By the way, they're called, I think, Crazy Paws, K-R-A-Z-Y Paws, and they're Amigo whatever, you know, those 369 things. And other stuff, and vitamins, and all other kinds of supplements for hair and coat. But that's what they are if you want to look them up on Amazon. And they started them today. And oh my gosh. Oh, that's horrible. She's going to kill me. She's going to kill me. I'm going to have to get her out of here. So, okay. I'm going to go. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know what's on the thing for tomorrow. I think Andy's going to come work on the stabilizers. But we probably are not going to be doing any more traveling this fall. We'll probably just go to Midland. So, anyway. Hope you guys all have a great week. Wait, tomorrow's Friday. Okay, just whatever tomorrow is, whatever's going on, I hope it's wonderful for you. Take care. God bless and good night.